Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are looking for a platform to kickstart your preparation for CDS, FCAT or CAPF, you are at the right channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you do that. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. So by the title and thumbnail, आपको पता चल गया होगा कि this video is about the most important current affairs. First thing, Justice K.S. Puttaswamy recently passed away at the age of 98. So why this question can be asked in examination? Because he was the original petitioner who challenged Government of India over making Aadhaar mandatory. He also pioneered right to privacy as a fundamental right. Also UPSC की एक टेंडेंसी है कि they tend to ask question about landmark judgments of Supreme Court. For example, in the year 2023 in CDS 2, there was a question on Subhash Sharma versus Union of India. So please note this question. Next is India launches updated National Biodiversity Strategy and Action Plan. So इस आर्टिकल में इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ क्या है? फर्स्ट थिंग कि इस क्वेश्चन में आपको क्या ध्यान रखना है कि COP16 टू द कन्वेंशन ऑन बायोलॉजिकल डाइवर्सिटी इन कोलंबिया, इट वाज हेल्ड इन कोलंबिया. देन सेकेंड थिंग कि अ नेशनल बायोडाइवर्सिटी स्ट्रैटेजी एंड एक्शन प्लान वाज अडॉप्टेड बाय इंडिया. वन मोर थिंग जो इस न्यूज़ से आ सकता है कि इंडिया अडॉप्टेड होल ऑफ गवर्नमेंट एंड होल ऑफ सोसाइटी अप्रोच. सो आप इन दोनों अप्रोचेस को ध्यान में रखें. दे कैन बी आस्क्ड इन statement based question. Next question. Which of the following judgment is associated with primacy of Chief Justice of India and Collegium of Judges in the appointment and transfer of the higher judiciary? So the right answer for this question is SP Gupta versus President of India. Also with that, please note that 51st Chief Justice of India has been appointed lately, who was CJI Sanjeev Khanna. Next, India recently reiterated its commitment to the Sendai framework. पेपर में क्वेश्चन आ सकता है कि सेंडाई फ्रेमवर्क प्राइमरीली फोकसेस ऑन व्हाट. एक स्टेटमेंट फॉर्मेट में आ सकता है. सो इट फोकसेस ऑन रिड्यूसिंग डिजास्टर रिस्क एंड बिल्डिंग रेजिलियंस. It was adopted by UN in the year 2015 and it has a primary focus to reduce disaster risks and also its aftermath. Next, either the question can be like which year India decided to host. So it is year 2036. Also Ahmedabad is the city that you should note. Next is Proba 3 satellite which focuses on solar observation launched by India and it is on behalf of European Space Agency. इस क्वेश्चन में इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ क्या ध्यान रखनी है कि Proba 3 satellite is focused on sun's corona and it will also strengthen India EU space collaboration efforts. Next question. You should remember the COP and their locations, which is a probable question for examination. So COP 25 was held in Madrid, Spain, 26 in Glasgow, UK, 27 in Sharm el Sheikh, Egypt, 28th one in Dubai, UAE, and most recently COP 29 which was held in Baku, Azerbaijan. The theme for COP 29 was investing in a livable planet for all. Remember this theme as well. Recently, two women officers of Indian Navy are undertaking a global circumnavigation expedition on which of the following vessels? So answer for the same is INS Tarini. Now INS Vakshir was also in news. And why? Because it is the sixth submarine of first batch of Kalvari class submarine of Indian Navy and which will be commissioned on 15th Jan 2025. So it becomes one of the important question and it is built under the project 75 of Mesgon Dock Shipbuilders Limited. About INS Tarini, it reached Fremantle, Australia and it is a 39-day expedition journey that has been undertaken. This is our indigenous made in India INS Vakshir. Next is Lignosat. And why it was in news? Because it is the world's first satellite which is made of wood. and it was developed by Kyoto University and Sumitomo Forestry. Why it is important? Because it is world's first satellite of wood. It is important for both your FCAT as well as CDS, and might come in CAPF as well. Next thing, recently, which of the following organizations developed long range land attack cruise missile? So it is none other than our very own DRDO. And why it is important? Because it was launched off the coast of Odisha, and it is a new variant of Nirbhay long range land attack cruise missile with some advancements, definitely, right? Next, British writer Samantha Harvey wins the Booker Prize for fiction for the year 2024 for her book Orbital. Right. On the line of the same, you should also know कि in the year 2022 it was awarded to Shehan Karun Tilaka for his book Seven Moons of Mali Almeida, and in 2023 Prophet Song by Paul Lynch was the winner of Booker Prize. अब हम देखते हैं कि नोबेल प्राइज इन केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स एंड लिटरेचर एक्सेट्रा, द नेम ऑफ दीज विनर्स आप एक बार में याद नहीं कर सकते, बट क्वेश्चन एग्जाम में आते हैं, सिर्फ नाम डायरेक्ट नेम आता है। तो अगर आप फर्स्ट या लास्ट नेम से कोई भी अपना निमोनिक बना के इन नाम को याद करो, बिकॉज क्वेश्चन डायरेक्ट मिलेगा। तो अगर आपको आंसर आता है, यू कैन जस्ट टेक द राइट आंसर, और इफ़ यू डोंट नो, no guesswork will save you, right? For physics, John J. Hopfield and Geoffrey E. Hinton. This is for economic sciences in memory of Alfred Nobel to Darren Simon and James A. Robinson. Next, in physiology or medicine, to Victor Ambrose and Gary Ruvkun. यू कैन ऑल्सो रीड कि इनको किस फील्ड में मिला है, बट दैट इज़ नॉट अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड वीडियो लंबा हो जाएगा, सो यू जस्ट पॉज इट एंड रीड. नोबेल प्राइज इन लिटरेचर 2024 इज अवॉर्डेड टू हैन कांग फॉर, ओके, जस्ट नेम रिमेंबर कर सकते हो. नेक्स्ट इन द लिस्ट ऑफ प्राइजेज, PM Modi received second highest national award of Niger, which is the Grand Commander of the Order of Niger from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. ओके, सो ये इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है क्वेश्चन, बिकॉज ऐसे क्वेश्चन पहले भी एग्जाम में देखने को मिले हैं कि इजिप्ट के हाईएस्ट ऑनर का नाम पूछा हो या फिर किसको मिला है वो पूछा हो. तो ये प्लीज़ रिमेंबर दिस थिंग. नेक्स्ट, कुवैत्स highest honor, Order of Mubarak al-Kabir, is also awarded to Prime Minister Narendra Modi on his visit to Kuwait after a long gap. And it was awarded to him for strengthening bilateral relations between India and Kuwait. One such example is signing of MOU on defense cooperation among other things. इस न्यूज़ के रिलेटेड एक चीज़ और बताना चाहूँगी कि Prime Minister Narendra Modi is the second to receive this distinction. First one was Queen Elizabeth II in the year 1969. So please remember these things. Next is Nephithromycin, which was recently launched as India's first indigenous antibiotic. It aims to tackle antibiotic resistance in bacterial infections, and because it is indigenously developed, तो ये question important हो जाता है. Next, statements regarding INS Arihant and INS Arighat. INS Arihant is India's first nuclear ballistic missile submarine, right? INS Arighat has recently been commissioned and is undergoing trials including missile test. Both submarines are part of India's strategic nuclear program. क्वेश्चन में तीनों स्टेटमेंट्स करेक्ट हैं. आप तीनों स्टेटमेंट्स को ध्यान रखें, क्योंकि FCAT और CDS दोनों में INS और डिफेंस से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस तो आते ही हैं, राइट? अब INS तुशील के बारे में बात कर लेते हैं. इट इज़ अ रशियन बिल्ट INS and is an upgraded Kriva 3 class stealth guided missile frigate. Also please comment down what do you mean by frigate. Okay, so next is Cyclone Fengal, which was originated in Bay of Bengal and it is named by Saudi Arabia, and it caused significant damage where in Tamil Nadu. तो ये क्वेश्चन इसीलिए इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है. बाकी साइक्लोन तो बहुत सारे आते रहते हैं, लेकिन जो साइक्लोन न्यूज़ में है देयर आर हाई प्रोबेबिलिटीज़ कि वो एग्जाम में आ सकता है. नेक्स्ट, साइरिया वॉज ऑल्सो इन न्यूज़ बिकॉज its civil war-like conditions post-Assad era. President Bashar al-Assad was overthrown by a new government in Syria, and since then Syria has been at an unrest. सो एग्ज़ाम में क्वेश्चन आ सकता है कि साइरिया की नेबरिंग कंट्रीज़ कौन कौन सी हैं, क्योंकि ये बहुत फेवरेट क्वेश्चन बन चुका है सीडीएस और यूपीएससी और एफकैट का। एफकैट के लिए मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट क्या हो जाता है कि साइरिया की कैपिटल आपको पता हो, विच इज़ डेमेस्कस। साइरिया की कैपिटल डेमेस्कस, ओके। एंड नेबरिंग कंट्रीज टू साइरिया आर टर्की, इराक, जॉर्डन, इजराइल एंड लेबनान। प्लीज नोट दीज and remember this. Next question. National Museum, which is recently been planned to be developed with collaborative efforts of India and Russia. तो एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन आ सकता है कि इंडिया एंड अदर कंट्री कौन सी है, तो इट इज़ रशिया। द नेम इज युगे युगीन भारत, विच विल बी डेवलप्ड इन नन अदर देन न्यू दिल्ली, एंड इट इज़ एक्सपेक्टेड टू बिकम लार्जेस्ट म्यूजियम इन द वर्ल्ड एज वेल। ये पिक्चर आप देख सकते हैं। So this brings us to the end of this video, and this was part 1 of current affairs series. I will be uploading more such videos. If you liked it, please drop in your comments and let me know if you want another parts or of this series. And with that, I conclude this video and I hope to see you in the next one. Till then, stay safe, keep practicing. Bye.